Greetings, huntsmen and huntresses, or go back to RWBY-JPDE. Ooh, no, this again. And we're about to witness a battle between Neon Cat and Jack. The cat and the Jack about to fight. Alright. Close range first, see how much damage that does. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good damage. That's it okay. For now, let's use cryogenics. Oop, that did quite a bit. First, focus. Get some aura back. Ooh. Okay, so she does damage over time, huh? I'm glad someone explains to me what Neo Cat's basically based on. She's based on, you know, like the neon cat meme thing. I guess that explains why that rainbow follows her around when they were fighting against Yang and Weiss in the actual series. I always wonder what would happen with RWBY if you know, Monty Ohm was still around. Do you think it would still be a good series, or do you think that it would just be, you know, worse than it was? Like, I don't know, because I've never, you know, because I could never do what Monty Ohm did and create an entire universe like this. I'm good at creating small ideas, but I'm not that ingenious. Alright, so this is getting very interesting. I do like the music. What is going on with all the calls I'm seeing? Alright, come on. Ooh. Alright, Jack, focus. Yep, there it is again. What the heck is going on? Alright, physical attacks. Actually, I don't think physical attacks are actually doing more. I think the actual range attacks are. Maybe just a little bit more, but not by a lot, because they do 710 each. Yeah. Alright, now I know what fighting Kenshi feels like. Aw, you should be throwing it like that. You end up looking like an old man. Change of plans. I got a good hit on it, so... Hey, no fair. I can't run away as fast as you can, coward. Okay, scratch that. This is what fighting both him and Evelyn at the same time feels like. Miss Ivy Smart decides to retreat, facing with the mystery of her opponent's semblance. So each color does a different thing. For a short period of time, yes. I think Miss Cat still has to show her full arsenal in her tournament. And if you'll factor in her high mobility, you get a pain in the butt. How many colors does she have? According to the database, her semblance is called Rainbow Wheel. And considering that rainbows have 7 colors, and Miss Dicabossi doesn't even seem to be very much better against Mr. Cole. Alright. The part of the plan that he has me running around is working. Too bad I screws up the beginning, which means that it's all useless. Useless. Alright, you're good at running away apparently. Oh yeah? I should definitely run face first into the blast of your sonic attacks. Being a meathead will show pain that she need not worry about me. Seriously, is this all by wanting to show me up in front of her? I don't think she's even watching this fight at the moment. You got a crush on her or something? You really think I'm that so shallow? Dude, I don't think you're shallow, but it's just how you said everything in the last episode that makes me think that was kind of shallow. For all I know, you could be. We never met before, and yet you seem to hate my guts for reasons I completely ignore. Fair enough. I'll tell you after I've beaten you then. Oh, so gracious of you. Stop falling into his pace and get with the plan. I need to get my hands on him. Fire dust crystal, but... Are you nuts? Hey, I thought there was a reason if you weren't trying to blasting music at me anymore, so... Mr. Dicabossi has critically damaged the nearby structure. It's starting to come down. That's a very Joe Star X thought process. Walker's likes to deal with this team's property damage. Oh, it's just... Oh, that's just taking risks with other people's stuff. I can't believe that guy. Where the hell did he go now? Ooh. Is this what you call a chokehold? You got it. Urgh. Good thinking, but you won't get me this like that second time. Damn, feels like his fists are weapons too, huh? Yeah, thanks for warning, but there'll be a need for that. I've already won. Excuse me? You heard me. It's not even out of time now. I don't know if you're bluffing or if you have something in mind, but... I don't think you're ready to actually face the music here, pal. Oh man, this is the worst thing you could have done. And I don't mean the pun. Ooh, Kenji's fast. Like, really fast. I mean, not as fast as me, but actually much faster than you. You're a slowpoke. Urgh. Although I admit, I'm kind of cheating. I mean, I don't think it's really cheating since it's my semblance, but look, the rollerblades aren't special or anything. Know what I mean? It's actually the first time... It's the first ability I discovered. I bet it's because I've always playing around with them as a kid. Do you know what they say about semblances? You know, when me and Kenji devised our battle plan, I know it was getting more difficult fight, but I would have been thought it would because of your mouth. Aw, thanks for the double compliment, Jackie. But again, I don't win battles with just by running my mouth. Anyway, what's your big serious semblance, isn't it? Absorbing kinetic energy. You? How the hell did you figure it out so fast? Oh, I know a thing or two about kinetic energy, for example. Did you know that light has kinetic energy too? Lasers? She's literally shooting lasers out of her eyes. Well, these fights are getting interesting. That's smart. It doesn't seem to be hurting Jackie, though. It stopped in midair. A laser in focused light. If you remove kinetic energy from it, it becomes normal light again. The question is, how much of it can she absorb safely? God darn it! If I do anything with this energy in my body, like in Bartio, tell me when you're getting tired. Urgh, I've got no choice. An opening. Nope. Mother. Jack? What? Her arms. Your aura cover. Either I erupt the flow of aura, or using all that energy. The alternative was breaking all my bones, and some. 2 arms are nothing. What about, giving up, walking out the ring? I feel bad about beating you. Don't you dare pity me, you little... Wow, hostile. So what if you broke my arms? I can still kick your ass. Jack. Okay, change of plans. I need to speed this up. I knew you'd stop running. What are you even doing? Let's say my master plan needed a course of correction. Well, now that you've done your worst, I'm going to defeat you myself. The hell? What? It's going to hurt a lot, but as long as I don't pass out, Jack's enduring enough pain on her own. Well, that's obviously a trap. Now the question is, are you going to take that risk or not? I'm starting to think the reason why Miss Polydina left Atlas is because she took pity on you. That's half the story, yes. Tysonia, Tia, do you have any idea what happened down there? Yeah, I have a hunch. So, what's he doing instead of helping Jacqueline there? Look at the aura levels on the screen. The aura levels? Holy... But this doesn't make any sense. Makes perfect sense if you know Kenji's semblance. What kind of semblance can explain that? Normally this calls aura pool decreasing rapidly. But Kenji's aura is staying the same. Persistent, aren't you? Most people would have started vomiting by now. Oh, I've had worse. And I'm far more worried about you, buddy. How's your aura? My aura? What? What? So, you didn't even notice. I don't have enough to keep. I'm almost at in red. Keeping those copies up when using your weapon probably costs a lot anyway, so you thought it was just adrenaline. Or maybe it's because you didn't feel that your usual stamina drain from using aura. Either way, you didn't notice until you were focused on it. Who the hell are you? Just a friend of Penny. Also, your opponent. Until now, that is. Partner, switch! What? Took you long enough. What the? Hey, not that way! Oh, definitely that way. Mr. Daigaboshi is locked onto opponent and... Who? Oh! Whew, that looks painful. The hell are these people? And just as Mr. Daigaboshi managed to obtain a double ring out, Miss Ivory lands a decisive blow. Flint calls aura pools in the red. Team Jade wins. And with that, kind of lame as far as commentaries go. Guess we've really aren't a complete stable without Mom. Anyway, what happened down there was... I mean, it was an impressive show of resilience, but Mr. Daigabius, it's almost like... Oh, you don't know. I don't know what. Well, someone's gonna put two and two together for the footage anyway. He can absorb other people's aura. But that's impossible! Is that true? Yeah. You couldn't have known. Shouldn't have let the blood go to my head. Crap, what's wrong with me? Guess the prospect of lost potential went to my head. What do you mean? So, newsflash, the new trade-based... artistry that was born in Atlas after the war wasn't actually level-headed. It took a long time just for them to allow a council to exist. But General is making changes happen. He blew the door open for all Aztecian society, giving everyone the opportunity to make something of themselves. I guess I was just disappointed that someone with such an opportunity and backing as her, the daughter of the country's most prominent scientist with the power to help Atlas change, chose to just leave. You'd be surprised at where you'd find allies, huh? Let's say that the spirit of Nicholas Schnee lives on, and leave it at that. I hate to ask it, but give me a hand. Miriam, what did it start happening? After he grabbed onto the Atlas student? I think Mr. Dagobah shared some of his aura with him. That's probably a consequence for the link. I see. Maybe his ability lists depend on that trick too. Hey! You kidding me? Are you serious? How the hell are we supposed to fight a guy who can absorb your aura? Miriam? First, he can't absorb anyone else's aura if his own are full. That's why he suddenly allowed Cole to lay into him, because he needed to drain him fast to help Ivory. Second, he can't absorb someone else's aura while using his other abilities. While he also has high-speed ability to dodge cold sonic attacks, he wasn't absorbing his aura despite his pool being depleted by cover recovery. Third, this is just a conjecture, but I don't think he can absorb from more than one person at a time. Otherwise, this strategy would have put so much of heavy strain on his partner. They would have made him have to affect both Cole and Kat at the same time. Suggestion: aim to incapacitate. Strong enough attack can break through the cover and damage the body. Strong enough hits in critical points can knock him out. Also, there's the ring out rule. Good job, Miriam. Okay, fine. It's not big of a deal. Still, one-on-one fights with this guy is a risk. Says who? The bunny girl will only be allowed back in if they reach the semi-finals. Same goes for Ivory's arms. I wager, and the redhead's probably still having her nervous breakdown, and they'd have fielded her instead. He's the only member of the team still able to fight. Of course he's going to fight. Indeed, but that's not what I meant. I'm sure there are special rules for this tournament which allows us to press our numerical advantage. When you say Aqua, your aura level increased by 1. Good, that means I get more health. That's good. I don't like what that guy was saying. Oops, sorry guys. Hope you didn't see that, but I actually hit one note instead of trying to hit OBS so I could check out the timing. Give me a lot of work, aren't you? Ow. This is so uncomfortable to watch. Uncomfortable for you? Really, Carrots? Hey, give me a break. This reminds me of the time Penny had to reset my shoulder. I get fans of just by looking at that cast. Fortunately, the fracture was incredibly clean. Miss Cat must have noticed your lack of aura cover right before she struck. With your aura and supplements that heals overnight, you won't be able to fight again during the semi-finals as well as Evelyn. I figured as much. Then, I guess this is it? What do you mean? The tournaments, you and Jack are hurt, and I'm still... So, it's over. Well, don't I feel ignored? Huh? We've reached the quarterfinals. That means that from now on, each team can only field one person at a time now. That's correct indeed. But you hate fighting for an audience. True, I don't like it. You only joined the tournament because we wanted to. Yes, I did. Then why do you want to continue? Because I come to realizations that sometimes you can't fight. You can't not fight, no matter how much you may dislike the circumstances of it because of it. Because fighting is more often than not, just a means to an end. So in short, I want to continue because I'm fighting for a reason other than advancing in the tournament. What? What kind of reason? You guys. He's fighting for all of you. More specifically, you, Penny. His first real friend. Why wouldn't he do that? Because with me in the arena tomorrow, and I'll show you. I'm not asking for you to fight. I want you to be there with me tomorrow. You don't need to leave the prep area if you don't want to, but I do need you to be close by to proximity to show you. I guess the best I can do is to cheer you on. Good. Now that's resolved, I'd say it's high time you left Jack alone to rest. Also, Kenji, you should sleep here on the ship tonight instead of going back to Beacon. Huh? Sure, but why? Because you can. Also, you can sleep longer since you don't have to get on some bullheads as common mortals. You can just use the ship's transport and get off at the VIP entrance. Makes sense. Thanks, Professor Peach. That'll be useful. Especially since I have to go back to the arena for a talk. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from you this evening. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, good evening from your Lisa Lavender. Today I'm coming to you live for the commentators box in the Academy Arena with a very special guest to commentate the end of round 16. A former professional hunter alumni of Shade Academy in Vacuo and a renowned international best-selling author. She also happens to be the mother of one of the students still in the running. Please welcome Miss Madonna Ark. Hello everyone. I have to say, it's nice to be invited about something other than my books for once. I can imagine. Still, you're writing a new one, aren't you? Indeed. Madonna Ark, Anthology of Hearts. Please look forward to it. Oh, believe me, I am. Now. We're halfway through the tournament, exactly one day away from the finals. 8 teams remain, and there's a couple, we shall say, very interesting anomalies. Is that so? If we could please have the graphic studios, the 8 teams who made it to the quarterfinals are... Seriously? That's our graphics? Oh, so cute. Guys, what did I tell you about using interns for... whatever. Anyway, they are... Ruby, Jade, and Thunder, and Juniper. Wait, am I... Okay, that means we'll be fighting Team RWBY soon. Team RWBY, Team Jade, Team Juniper, and Team Thunder represent Beacon Academy from Vale. Juniper, that's my Johnny Pooh's team. For the bookkeepers, that'll be John Ark, leader of Team Juniper. Then we are half... Team Crimson and Team Sun representing Haven Academy from Mistral. Following that... Team Gold representing Atlas Academy from... Atlas. I like it better when it was called... Alicis. Wait, is that... Alsuis, I think it's called. And last but not least... Team Bronze, representing Shade Academy from Vacuo. Now I guess many people have already guessed from the alumni I'm referring to, Madonna. Well, for 1.5 teams still running are from Beacon, but even more interesting, 5 of the 8 main teams are made of first-year students. Is that a common occurrence? Either one. In my experience, the first one is pretty common. Being the home team, so to speak, carries a lot of weight in these kinds of competitions. I see. Or the audience are first years. The same thing happened when I participated, believe it or not. It's not that rare. If you ask me, I think it's following a generational pattern, so to speak. Generational? Yep. For decades or so, you have a bunch of festivals where the first years can't even get past the round of 32 if they manage to be selected at all. Then bam, you get a tournament where the first years knock the socks off their upperclassmen. I was a first year too, by the way, and the teams were qualified. To think the city hid something this big. Alright, it was worth it just to see that expression on her face. You seem distressed. You don't at all. What the hell? Well, you see, for you, it's something that just popped on your radar. For me, this has been daily life for weeks now. A god. A literal god. Walking remnant. Well guys, I'm going to end the video here. Like us all, like, comment, and subscribe. Jeff, and I'm out of here. See ya.